What's good, everyone? How y'all doing? I'm doing fine. How are you? And today we're going to talk about how to how to talk to people. When talking to people, you're going to need good social skills. Usually, when you talk, you're trying to have a conversation or whatever. But if you're like in a business or anything, when you talking to someone, you want to influence them to you know buy your product or wherever. But just in general, most people when they talk, you just have a small conversation. But the thing about small talk is that it don't really you don't have a connection with that person. I think the whole premise of just talking to someone is to get to know them or find out their interests stuff like that. And when you do small talk, it just like defeat the purpose, and now both of y'all just feel awkward and don't really want to talk to each other. So instead of just doing small talk, like you can do small talk, but it had to like correlate with you know the whole conversation, right? It could be like your end sentence or conclusion type is what I mean. Like you say like you were talking about a new game, have a whole conversation about that, and talking about the guns, the skin, stuff like that. Then at the end you can have small talk about something else. Either either the small talk could be like the opening to your conversation, or it could be, the conclusion to your conversation. It's like when I talk to someone, I want to hit them with a lot of information that I know because, I don't like to just hold my ideas and I like to express it more. So, like when I talk to someone, I just give you all this information, and some people might say, "Ooh, he's smart." I'm like, no, I'm not. I just like to gather the information that someone else told me, then I just repeat it, or I just improve upon it. You know what I mean? Make it a philosophy, something like that. So, thing with oh wait, hold on, I'm getting off topic. The thing with talking is that when you're talking, you want to get to know the person. If you don't really care, then it's not your interest. So why would you invest your time into talking to that person if that person not interesting to you? If that person not going to help you with nothing? So what's the point of you even trying to talk? So don't just do that small talk. Be like, hey, what's the weather? Nice, raining. Like, just know that shit awkward. Unless you gonna be like, how the weather? Then you talking about, oh yeah, the weather in the Bahamas I went to last week was very nice and pleasant. And be like, have you ever been in any vacations, stuff like that? And say, look, like that, stuff like that. Be like, oh, see, stuff like that. So yeah, I just want to talk about like talking, just talking, Joe. But the thing about it is that if you're in the business aspect and when you're talking to a customer, you want them to buy your product, right? You don't want no little small talk. That's bad for business. So you want to get to the point, but make it subtle. Yeah, go in their subconscious and be like, damn, this shit is a good product. Tell them all the things that are good with your product, right? And be like, oh, this support, yada yada yada. But before you say this support, yada yada, you have to have a conversation with them. If you have a conversation with them, you're gonna know the things they like. So you would just say that about your product, and it would make them come towards your product and make them actually buy it, right? So if a person like dogs, right, and you have a product that's like, like a car, something like that, you could say, oh yeah, this car have enough room for all your pets. You even have a compartment just for your animals, and you have a seat for free just for your dogs and stuff like that. And who else wouldn't want that? Like, that just makes the person come towards your, your project, your idea. Right? And this could be with the same thing in life. Like, think of it like you having a conversation, you having a debate about something, and everybody is on the opposing side. You will like to have, you will want, a, you will want the opposite debate of them for the audience, right? For something that agrees with all the audience, or they could come to your side. See, that could be with any aspect, like you in an argument, stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about talking. You know what I mean? So, and I'll be making more videos. Y'all really thought I would finna just go on a whole another 2 month hiatus or something like that. No, it just gonna be like I do not like to edit, and sometimes I be just running out of ideas. The idea just float away somewhere. But yeah, thank you all for watching. May your soul rest in peace. Amen.